What's popping? What's popping? What's popping, man? Hope y'all had a great week. Happy Friday. It's actually Thursday night right now, but by the time y'all get to this video, it'll be Friday. Happy Friday. I know a lot of y'all got paid. Man, look, stack that money up. Spend what you gotta spend, or invest it. Either stack it up or invest in yourself. I ain't talking about all that other stuff. Bitcoin. I heard all that stuff doing good. Cool. But first, invest in you. Invest in what you got going on, your personal projects. That's the most important part. If you investing, you're not broke. But this from one of my shoots I had from a while back, man. And I forgot I had this. I got a Google Drive, bro, and I just downloaded it again because I gotta send pictures off to some clients and stuff. But I forgot I had Google Drive already. And I got so much stuff in there. But man, I'm so glad I'm back to photography. But we're going to talk about photography. But like I was saying, if you get paid, you're not broke if you invest in yourself. If you put that money right back into yourself, right back into your project, you start whatever. It don't have to be no business either, because I know everybody say, oh man, start a business. That's cool, but some people are just not that type. Some people is just not start a business material. So I get it, but just invest in your life, whether that's starting a new hobby, starting to go to some new places. You want to create some travel money, get on a bus, get on a train, get on a plane. Like, it don't matter these days, man. You can travel all kind of ways now. They got so many ways you can travel and go different places now. Create a new hobby, man. But like I say, hopefully y'all doing good this week, man. I know every day not perfect, but as we get older, we gotta make the best of what we got. Because what you got right now, hey, you gotta use that shit. You can't wish, oh, I wish I had this. I wish life. Nah. Sometimes you gotta step back and say, okay, my life is like this. Let me do what I can do. And man, I swear, I be trying to write notes to do these podcasts, but I'm gonna be honest, man. When life going a certain way, and I'm not saying life is perfect, but like when things are starting to line up, it's like I can talk from the heart. I think sometimes you need notes when it's not real. Keeping notes is good and stuff like that to do these podcasts, but when it's real, bro, you can really just speak from the soul, man. And I can speak from the soul, man. I told myself every day while I'm on the road, I'm gonna take pictures. Every day, I'm gonna take pictures. Today, like I say, I'm in Maryland right now. I took some great pictures, man. I took some great pictures. And as a photographer, anybody who does photography, where you do it for fun, for money, whatever, when you have a day where you take some great pictures, like, you just happy. So I took some great pictures today. But man, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about life can be a prison. And everybody think that most men in prison that they mentally stuck. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I got an uncle that's in Angola, and he got life. I had another uncle who was in Angola when I was younger, but he actually got out because he did like 23 years. But I got another uncle, he's in there for life. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. A lot of those guys, after they've been there for a while, like, their mind is free because they get to read. They not soaking up all this poison that we soaking up on the outside. See, it's a lot of people that's not in prison, that's literally in prison mentally and spiritually. They suffering it in the free world. And I'm going to tell you why a lot of people are in prison. Because guess what? I was in a mental prison. And a lot of times, I tell you, man, it's really social media. Everybody want validation. Everybody want to be... I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying for the most part, everybody want to be a content creator. Let me tell you something, bro. To be a content creator, you have to really believe in what you're talking about. So you got some people, they just doing it to get the few pennies that YouTube give them, and then to try to switch to something else. but it's never gonna work because people know you from doing this. They know you from gossiping. You know, so when you try to be a content creator, man, whatever you do, don't try to do something to chase the views, because you will get burnt out of it. You will get tired of it because it's not really you. You know, you might like painting, but you got to talk about the daily news, the evil stuff that's going on in the world. And that's going to get draining, man. And you go outgrow that. You know, so when you want to be a content creator, be you from the jump. I don't care if you getting 190 views. Be you from the jump, because guess what? It's going to feel good when you can really be yourself. Don't always think you got to chase money. And that's in anything with jobs. Don't always think you got to chase money, because this I'm going to tell y'all. When you out here chasing money for jobs, trying to be a content creator, they got you. They see that you'll do anything for that money. You'll talk about anything for that money. They can make you do whatever to give you that pennies on a dollar. When a job know you need them, they got you. They go, how many of y'all work jobs? You work a job and the job know that you broke, that you always broke. So what they go do? They go try to threaten you. They go try to manipulate you. They go try to lie to you. They go do everything because they know that you need them. You have to slow your life down some. You got to take a step back. And you don't want to need these people, bro. So on your job now, you want to be working and you want to start stacking away your checks. Then investing into yourself. Stacking your checks. Then investing in yourself. So you can look up, oh, you got 15,000 saved. So if this job on some bullshit, guess what you can do? You can quit. And you ain't like really stressed out. 15K, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to some people. It may not be a lot to other people, but that's a lot. You know, you don't want to need these people, man. And when you place yourself in a box, when you place yourself in the prison, you stuck, bro. You stuck. Everybody think being a content creator is just, they think it's so easy. Oh, you could just make, bro, it's not easy. It's only easy if you are a slave to the algorithm. But if you found a way to mix in what you love with something else, bro, I'm telling you, that's good. Because if you love something, that means you got knowledge of it. So it's never gonna get boring to you. It's never gonna get old to you. Yeah, you can chase the algorithm and get the views, but I'm telling you, they get to play with you now. Once they know that you will follow the algorithm, they can play with you now. They can do things to your channel. And they can make you desperate. Then you fall right back into that trick bag. And even in life, you do not want to be a trick for your job. You don't want to be a trick for a woman. You don't want to do that shit, bro. You want to always have free will. You want to always be able to be free. Because when you thinking freely, I'm telling you, it feels so much better. When you got money stacked up, you feel so much better. Your job can say whatever. You know? But a lot of people are in a mental prison because of social media, bro. They have to be this type of person that they really not, but it's for social media. In this life, bro, especially life now, since we all know that social media is bullshit, it's depressing, we all know that. So now it's time to be who you really are. Now it's time to talk about things that you really like. Now it's time to do the things that you really like. Now it's time to start doing new things, because you don't want to be in the mental prison, bro. Let everybody else try to copy and paste what everybody else doing. Let them blend in. They playing the short game. What you doing, you are playing the long game. You go learn your craft. You go learn what you love and actually go through all the stages. You know, you go read. Bro, let me tell you something about reading, man. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute, probably like 2-3 years since I actually read a book until I just ordered some photography books, and I just been reading every day, man. I just been reading every day. And I'm not telling you I'm reading for 30 minutes. No, I'm reading for at least 2 hours. And the shit feels so good. The shit feels so good, bro. Reading, I'm back to the journal. See, that's when you escape the mental prison. When you writing down your thoughts. When you writing down the things that's stressing you out. When you writing down the things that you have to do. When you reading, see, look, I used to talk about reading Robert Greene books and stuff like that, but I have evolved. Even though those books are good books, like all his books are great books. I'm not gonna cap. They all, I done read them books over and over and over, all of them. But I'm gonna tell you the best books to read. And look, this podcast not for people who just want entertainment or talk about celebrities. This is not for them kind of people, because we don't give a damn about celebrities, dog. Like, we got a life we trying to live. You know, we focus on our life. This life too short to be worried about what celebrities doing. You know, so this podcast is really more for the people who are like the artists, and this is for just for men who want to get better in life. You know, but the books you really want to read, bro, are things you are interested in. So let's say you love building things. Buy books on building things and just read. Even though you think that you know everything, just buy books about the history of construction, a carpenter, whatever. Just buy books on the history of it and just keep learning. And I'm going to tell you this. And I always say, I think I say this every video, learning is going to keep you young. Learning is going to keep you curious about life. Learning is going to keep you taking risk in life. The more you keep learning and learning, it's just going to keep you alive. When you stop learning, you are mentally dead. So they can have a dude in prison doing life, and he more free than you, because out here you're dead. You going through the motions in life. You waking up, you don't want to wake up. You going to work, you don't want to go to work. You stop caring about yourself. That's how most people are. But in prison, you got dudes reading books, working out, smiling, talking to their family, got a cell phone. So how can people look down on people that's in prison? But out here in the real world, everybody's saying they trapped. Everybody's saying they depressed. And a lot of the depression comes from social media. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with social media, because look, I'm using this shit right now. But when you scrolling and you looking at everybody's life, you seeing what they doing, when people gossiping, when people talking about celebrities, when people just, all that stuff is depressing, man. People do that. Look, if you got time to gossip about celebrities or just gossip and period, bad news, you don't love your life, man. Men who love their life, bro, we don't have time for no negative shit. We don't have time for no negative shit, bro. I don't care what it is. We don't have time for it, bro. If I'm scrolling, I see something bad. Oh, I gotta scroll by it fast. We don't have time for that negativity, man, because we trying to build something. We trying to build something. You know, so my advice with social media, and like I say, this is what I learned with social media: stop scrolling, bro. When you're on TikTok, just, yeah, I know it's baddies on there, so like we gonna look at the baddies from time to time. Like that's just a gimme. That's a guarantee. But other than that, search for stuff that you're trying to learn. Search for the history of whatever. Let's say you're a painter. Like, study the history of painters, like the people that came before you, the people that build cars, you know, the history of that. Study the history, man. I'm telling you, when you study the history of anything, it's just gonna make you more appreciative. You know what I learned with from photography, man? That a lot of those photographers, like from back in the day, they had the big cameras. Like a lot of these equipment weighed over 100 pounds. These dudes were still climbing on mountains to take landscape photography. So like, how can I complain now when they was doing even wild stuff back in the day? I can't complain about nothing. Something else I learned: a lot of photographers had jobs. They weren't just photographers at first. You know, a lot of photographers, because guess what? A lot of black people, when photography first started, our people couldn't afford the cameras because they were so expensive. You know, but when we could, you know, they did their thing. But I'm talking about when it first started, bro. You know, like these dudes had jobs. These dudes were working in mills. There was lawyers and, you know, and photographers. That's what I noticed throughout the whole thing about photography, man. A lot of these people had jobs. So like, while I'm sitting here, you know, in the past, like, damn, I'm driving trucks and I'm doing photography, I'm supposed to be just doing photography. It don't work like that. And just reading. And something else I learned: a lot of photographers didn't start their career until they was like 39, 42. That's the beauty of this shit, bro. Learning history. You stressing about something, but you look back on the history of it. Man, these people were starting photography at 45 years old. They were starting photography at 50 and became successful at it. You know? But with social media, it makes us want to rush everything. So you said now, so now what I say my photography, guess what? I'm not posting a lot of my work on social media. I'm just going to do a whole lot of prints, make a whole lot of like books and stuff like that. I'm going to post from time to time, but I'm going to really do it for me. Not do something just to post it. You know, and that's what we get caught up in, man. Doing things just to post. My thing for you is to now start living life for you. Because if you live in life just to post, you live in life just to talk about what you're doing, you're not living. You're not living. Because I don't care how much you try to get validation, you never go be satisfied. And we all done did that shit. We all done try to get validation from people, validation from the world on social media. We all tried that. Now I feel when you get that validation from yourself, you feel so much better. When you do things for yourself first, you feel so much better. And that's what I'm learning, man. You don't want to buy things just to post it, because guess what? A month later, you gonna be like, damn, I don't even like this no more. You know, do things because you wanna do it. And you probably heard this. It's probably a cliche, but this what I learned: do things because you wanna do it. 'Cause that's gonna set you apart. A lot of people just doing things because of social media. They not really being their true selves. And see, I don't care how much they make, how many views they get. When you be your true self, can't nobody compare to that. Can't no money compare to that, because you living your true life. You know, so don't be a prison and you actually free, bro. Because that's a bad feeling, especially as a man. Because like I always say, who can you talk to? Who can you call and just vent to? Sit there and think about that shit. Who can you call to and just vent to? You don't want to call your mama because you don't want to put no stress on her. You don't have no chick that you can really trust and put. Nah. So now it's time to start caring about your life. Do not get caught up in these celebrity lives, bruh. Do not get caught up in this celebrity drama. I'm telling you, they stealing your attention. They stealing the time that you could be doing something for your life. See, it's some people, they just addicted to that. Some people, they need drama because they hate their life so much. They need drama. So don't worry about them. But I'm talking about to the guys that really want to do something with their lives. Cause look, bro, the older you get, I'm telling you, you could look up and it's another year. It's another year. And you look back in 3 years like, damn, what have I done? What have I done in life? I'm not saying the things you gain, but what experiences did you create? What risks did you take? You know? Some of y'all got certain talents and gifts that you just been sitting on. You've been sitting on for years and years, and that guilt is eating you alive. You know you should be doing this and doing that, but you being average. You following everybody else. You doing what everybody else doing. Because, yeah, even though you talented at something or you good at something, it's hard to actually go back inside and get back focused. Go back and actually learn. It's hard to do that. You gotta discipline yourself. And the older you get, you actually get comfortable. And you don't want to go back and be hungry. You don't want to go back and be obsessed with that. It's easy to just watch DJ Academics. It's easy to just watch celebrity stuff, man. I laugh at that, bro. Like, I'm 34, bro, and it's no way in hell that I can care about that shit. My life is still going. I'm still growing. I can't care about that shit that's going on. That stuff puts you in a mental prison, bro, because each day you waking on breaking news. You waiting on breaking news. You waiting on TMZ. You on YouTube and you not learning nothing. You know, you're not learning. And we all, like I say, we all go through this phase, man, where we just existing. Where we just doing what everybody else doing. We just going through the motions in life. But today, bro, you gotta stop going through the motions. You gotta stop getting paid and just gonna get you something to drink and sitting down drinking and ain't doing nothing. Nah. You gotta keep evolving, because guess what? When you stop evolving in life, you're dead. And I'm not just basing this about money, just evolving, doing new things, just doing new things, man, learning new things. It's so many people out here who they just spiritually and mentally, they dead. And you know it when you talk to them, because they have nothing to talk about. They have nothing to talk about. You know, so this weekend, man, find something new. Find something new that you can learn. And you go see, damn, learning really ain't that bad. Learning really ain't that bad. And you know what's crazy? See, a lot of dudes trying to figure out how to get girls, how to, how to just have girls in their team. You really get the girls, bro, when you doing what you love. When you doing what you love to the fullest, they can feel that energy, bro. They can see something in you. And you don't have to have nothing. They want to be around you. They addicted to you. That's how it is. But a lot of dudes, they don't have nothing. And when I say nothing, I don't mean money. I mean they don't have nothing that wakes them up. They don't have nothing that gets them going. Something that's just for you. Something that's for you, not for everybody else. Something that's just for you. You got to find that, man, because once you find that, I'm telling you, that's when your blessings really start to come. That's when you start learning who you really are. You know, so, hey, man, do not be in a prison and you not in prison. Don't be in no spiritual prison. Start reading. Start doing things for you. You know, but man, like I was saying earlier, this for my photography people, or for my painters, for my artists, whatever you do, you create, whatever. Man, I'm so happy to be back to photography, man. It was a long time, bro. I was just talking about, I'm gonna do this, and you can get so caught up in talking about what you go do, and you just never do it. You just never do it. And you look up one day, you say, you know what? I'm tired of talking. Let me just start doing. So I'm glad I'm back to photography, man. And next month I'll be in Atlanta. In May, I'm gonna go to New York. I just got different states I'm going to each month, and I'm gonna have some shoots booked up and stuff like that. And I'm just so glad, man. And I always thank the universe, bro, because if I haven't found photography, bro, I would have been at 34 years old, not knowing what I love in life. I would be a fucked up dude, bro. I would be on YouTube talking about celebrities. Bro, if I was 34 and I didn't know what I loved in life, I would be on YouTube talking about celebrities trying to get views, man. I would be that desperate. But I'm so thankful, man. And it's crazy. Once you find that thing you love, and I know I talk about this every week, but it's so important. Once you find that thing that you love, you don't mind studying it. You don't mind wanting to be a beginner and learning. And then you start to learn, okay, I'm not just doing it because I want to work with celebrities. Man, fuck all that. Do that shit because you love it. When you do it because you love it, everything else go come. And like I said earlier, a lot of you sitting on talents and gifts. If you got a talent or a gift that you sitting on and you know that you good at it, I want you to put that shit in the comment section. Put that in the comment section. Because I know how I feel when you sitting on something, when you sitting, pause. When you sitting on your gift and you know you should be doing this, but you're not doing it. You know, so like I say, man, I'll be and like I say, I'm about to start doing a lot of street photography. And to me, street photography is just, you gotta be a real photographer to do that shit, bro. Because first of all, you can't be afraid of people's reactions. And you have to see. And I love street photography because people can't copy what you do. They can't copy what you do because street photography is a feeling. You have to see a moment and capture it. You have to see a moment and capture it. I love that shit, man. Like, I love that shit. So this is my advice to y'all, man. If you found what you love to do, like I say, still work your job, because having that money is gonna make you're gonna be able to create more because you're not stressed about money. It's people that's doing photography, they gotta just shoot birthdays, because they need that money. I don't want to be that kind of photographer. I want to shoot what I want to shoot. You know, I want to shoot how I want to shoot. I don't want to just shoot proms, birthdays. Nah, that ain't me, bro. That's and no diss to those photographers, but that's not me. You know, I like the everyday common person, but just catching them when they're at they real human form. You know, so get back to studying, and studying outside of school is way better because you studying something that you really into, man. So don't be out here depressed over your life, man. Like, you can always like bounce back. You can always bounce back. You just gotta take control. And every day ain't gonna be perfect. Like, I'm not just sitting on here and telling y'all every day gonna be good, the sun go shine. Hell nah. But you gotta, what's the word? You gotta accept that. That's life. But for the most part, you gotta get back to you, man. You can't be out here depressed and hating life. That's the worst feeling, to wake up in the morning and you hate your life. You're stressed out. You're on drugs every day. And no judgment at all. But as a man, when we do something consistently, like, that's not good for us, we get tired of that shit, man. Even with sex. Like, you have sex 5 days in a row, bro. Like, you know what, man? I need to be doing something with my life. That's how we are. That's how we built. You know, so it's time to get up and get back in motion, man. Get back in action. You know? We all have those times in our life where we just sitting, we drinking every day, we doing things that's hurting us. You know, we all have those times, because guess what? For you to have those good times, you need that. You need those dark moments. Because that's when you really learn who you are. People who try to act like they perfect all the time, don't believe that shit. And if they are, so be it. But you really learn who you are when you in those dark moments. Those dark moments make you, man. And every man reach a point in his life where he just fed up. Every man reaches a point in his life where he just fed up with himself and he want better for himself. It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. Once you reach that feeling, once you tired of letting your I'm about to say some real shit. Once you tired of letting your own self down, oh, you gonna start figuring shit out. You gonna start doing new things. You gonna start taking more risk because you tired of letting yourself down. Bro, when a man tired of letting himself down, man, he go change, bro. He go change. You know, so yeah, man, I'm about to I gotta read tonight, so that's all I gotta say, man. I love doing these weekly, man, because even though I don't get like 1,000, 2,000 views, see, like months ago I would have been mad at the 300, 400. I would have been mad, but like now, oh bro, like I'm just glad that people are listening, man. I'm glad that some people are listening, because a lot of people will never find out who they really are. A lot of people don't want to find out who they are. So it's not going to be a lot of people listening. You know, it's going to be a very select few. It's going to be a very select few. It's going to be a very select few who find they purpose. And they go listen to this video and they go be like, damn, that's exactly how I feel. When you find that purpose, bro, I hate to say it, you don't even need to talk to girls. When girls talk to you, they go get on your nerves because you really focused. And they don't be focused. Like, they be sending you memes, like funny memes. Like, stop sending me that shit all day. I'm not laughing. I'm focused. Ain't nothing funny. They sending you memes all day, but you focus. I'm telling you, once you find your purpose, bro, that's going to be like your girlfriend. And people who found they shit, whatever it is that you good at and you love, people that found that, you know what I'm talking about. It's a feeling. Yeah, you would like to share that with a woman, but if she don't come, oh, it's cool. I got this. When you got this, bruh, can't nothing stop you. You can always shake back, you know. But y'all have a great weekend, man. Don't trick off your check. You're getting paid tomorrow. Don't trick it off. Say that $200. Don't. Hey, just go. Hey, even though I don't endorse watching porn, hey, before you spend that money, hey, go turn that porno on, because save that money, bro. Save that money. Or invest that money into you, into your life. You gonna feel better, man. The next week, you gonna feel way better. You know, so, hey, I'm out, man. Y'all be cool.